In today's very special episode, I cut that soap that was accelerating on me yesterday, and then it's all about hair care and sharing how I make one of my favorite products. All of that and more in Vlogmas Day 6. Good morning, everybody. Today is a shampoo and conditioner bar day, and I'm also cutting the pomerango soap that I poured yesterday. Come along with me for all of that. Kayla's downstairs pouring conditioner bars right now, so let's see what he's up to. I hear water.
Yep.
Are you washing dishes?
Washing dishes from the conditioner bars.
Nice. Here's some footage of Kale making the conditioner bars right here.
Good morning from the soap studio. Today is going to be hair care day. I've got 2 batches of our conditioner bars melting down. Over there is rosemary mint. Over here is the citrus bergamot. Doing these at the same time, and then I still have to make another batch after that, but maybe that'll be tomorrow. You can see behind me, we got a little bit of snow last night. The temperature has dropped again, so I'm gonna stay in here around these hot plates, stay warm.
Here is the soap down here looking really nice. At the top, this is literally the tip of the iceberg. We don't know what it looks like in the middle, and I had some acceleration issues. It's always a surprise in the middle whenever that happens. So stay tuned later on for that. How's your morning been?
Good.
Busy?
Busy, yeah. I watched the Japan-Croatia World Cup game while I was down here doing work. Got a few packages dispatched and out.
Let's get our day going.
Let's do it.
Hey, Jiggy. That's how it is in our house. You never know what animal you're gonna find when you turn a corner. Hey, Dems. Being very sweet. By now we all know what this time is. It's transition time. Let's go. Yay, it's just like magic. So here are my earrings of the day. I have donuts, because I love donuts. Who doesn't love donuts? A small cuff up here, and this pendant necklace from Ana Luisa, which I like the circle here, mirrored by the circles of the donuts. And for my outfit, I'm wearing this, is this plaid? I think this is plaid. Let me know in the comments if I'm correct about that. But I'm so sad, I wore this once yesterday for the first time and already have some lipstick on it. I think I could get it out with some spot remover. I'm gonna try. I am ready to get my day going. Kayla's up here in the loft. He's busy with box assembly, making lots and lots of bear boxes because we have lots and lots of bear bomb orders we need to fulfill. That's another part of the reason why we are so busy.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna take a lunch break before we do more stuff.
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Yeah. We need some food.
Wow, that's some skill.
Balancing act. I'll be right back up.
Okay. When Kayla and I are slammed like this, we don't have time to make food. We just go out and grab some stuff. So I'll show you what we end up grabbing out in around our neighborhood. So this is what I ended up getting, some sushi from Edo, Japan. And this is what Kayla ended up getting.
I got pizza.
Yep.
I was listening to you. You were listening to someone on YouTube talk about pizza. That made me fun.
Really?
Yeah.
You were influenced.
I was influenced, yeah.
Where's this from, that pizza?
This is from Canadian Unlimited Pizza.
So we're gonna go and eat our lunches and then get back to work. Here is the soap. This is really heavy, I'm gonna set it down. You might hear Kale in the background. What are you doing back there? Packaging orders? So that's the rustling you hear in the background. But Kale's keys are jingle jangling, but he took them off, so you won't hear that anymore. Thank you. For the soap, to get it out of this mold it's super easy. Just lift up one. You can lift either side up if you want to, but I usually just do one. And then I just move this guy over until he's out. And then you have this. And then you just peel the sides away. And that's what I like about silicone liners. Nothing goes in the trash. Get my IKEA board here. Let's point it down so you have a better view of what I'm doing. A bit of a reminder about the soap that I poured yesterday. It was accelerating on me pretty fast near the end of it. And I also, for 2 of the layers, the white and the orange layer, I accidentally added some water to it. It didn't really affect those layers, but those layers won't have any fragrance oil in it. But that's a mistake, but it's not, you know, a make or break it. The soap is still good. I was able to add the fragrance oil to the remaining part of the soap. Once I release it from the silicone, you can just slide it forward and it comes out pretty easily, or it should. Sometimes it's a bit of a back and forth. There we go. Ugh. And this is what we got. Now let's cut it because I'm really curious about what it looks like on the inside. The bottom half was, you know, workable, still pretty liquidy. I can make decent swirls, and then the top half it started to get really chunky. I've already cut off one end. This is the soap sample end. And here is the first bar. Okay. Gorgeous. Whoa, I wonder what the rest are gonna look like. I might speed it up here so you guys can see the entire loaf. Wow, not what I was expecting. Look at these tendrils here. Wonder how I did that. That's the thing about when I get a cool design, I never know what I did exactly to get it. I used a metal chopstick, I used a spoon, and every bar looks totally different. You can see up here is where I started to get into trouble and I started to glob on the colors. And down here, it's nice and swirly from when it was more fluid, but every single bar turned out very, very interesting and unique with a gorgeous pattern on it. It almost looks like a Picasso. So this was a success, and even though the white and the orange layers don't have any fragrance oil in it, it makes up about 1/5 of the bar, or 1/5 and a half of a bar. It didn't affect it too much, neither did the extra bit of water I added to those layers, and it smells amazing. That glitter, oh my goodness, love it. So now that I have that cut, I'm gonna go ahead and start my shampoo bars. Here are my shampoo bar batches melting down. They take about an hour or so. I'm just gonna let these melt down and come back. We just had a major dump of snow and Kale is out front shoveling. Here's the progress so far. As you can see, we've got lots more to go. That BTMS 50 takes so long to melt down, but I think there's about another half hour or so. Stirring it helps. The citrus bergamot shampoo stuff has melted completely, so it's ready to mix with the surfactants, which I have ready over there, and that's SCI powder and SLSA powder in that bowl. What I do is I add this to that incrementally, and then I use the microwave to melt everything down together in 30-second blast to create kind of like a shampoo paste is probably the best way to put it. So after multiple microwave blasts, this is what you have. And it's a very creamy consistency. Looks a lot like ice cream. A lot that I make tends to look like ice cream. But it's ready to go. I just have to temp it, make sure that it's a safe temperature for me to add my preservative, which it is. It's at 151, so I can add my fragrance oils and mix that in. Here is my fragrance oil combined with the preservative. Just have to put it in there. I am making my citrus bergamot shampoo bars, and this is actually my favorite shampoo bar that I make because I absolutely adore citrus, and this combination of scents, they're actually all essential oils. I have lime in here, I have orange, I have, of course, bergamot, and it is just the most wonderful burst of sunshine in your shower. So once I add the fragrance oil and the preservative, I just have to stir it really, really well to get everything in. See how there's different colors of yellow in there? We want the bar to be uniform when we press, and we want to scrape the sides really well so that we can incorporate that preservative into the whole shampoo. It's looking quite uniform already. You want to keep stirring until all of those wet spots or wet streaks are gone. Okay, I think we're there. I'm going to scrape off the shampoo from the spatula, and moving forward I'm going to be using a spoon to scoop out the shampoo. You don't have to use a spoon. It's what I prefer. But I like the spoon because it can scrape the sides. The sides of the bowl are where it's coolest, and that's where the shampoo is going to be sticking on and cooling and hardening. That is ready to press. And to press my bars into shampoos, I'm going to be using the bath bomb press. I'm going to scrape from the sides because that's where it's coolest. And then I'm going to get that off and just put it on my scale and just keep piling on. See how it's like covering my thumb? It'll harden and fall off a lot easier, but when it's warm, it is really, really sticky and gets everywhere. I've been asked a few times about smooth shampoo bars, and I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I don't worry too much about the smoothness of my bars. I don't think that's something that, I mean, for my company and my branding, it's not something that I focus on. But if you want smoother bars, one thing I would recommend is using SCI powder as opposed to the noodles. And also working with a warmer mix. So if your mix is starting to feel a little crumbly, you can zap the mix in 30-second blasts and give it a stir. Or you can do this, where you can refold mix on top of your bar and just repress it until it gets to that smooth bar you're looking for. So I repiled stuff on. Let's see if I can get it smoother. Just peel it off. And there's still wrinkles and cracks, but it's a solid shampoo. Here's the other side of that, and that looks pretty smooth. Once it gets cooler, it turns into more of a Play-Doh consistency, and that might press into smoother bars as well. Nobody asked, but the reason why my hair looks as shiny and as healthy as it does is because of these shampoo bars. This is all I use now, and if I don't have my shampoo bars and I use commercial shampoo, I definitely feel the difference. When we were traveling across the country, when we were moving to Calgary, oh my goodness, I had to use the shampoo in those motel rooms because I forgot to pack some of my Quench Bear shampoo, and my hair was a mess. It was very staticky, and it got tangly, and it didn't have the volume that I usually have. I think homemade shampoo, at least my recipe, makes a huge difference on how hair turns out. Or if you don't want to make your own shampoo, of course you can buy it from me or other small businesses that make these types of solid shampoos. But if you buy high quality shampoo that's super expensive at the salon, those make a difference as well. So I'm gonna keep pressing my shampoo bars and show you guys what they look like once everything is pressed. One more satisfying plastic peel off reveal. are my finished shampoos. Over here, the yellow guy, this is my citrus bergamot shampoo. And over here are my lavender cedarwood shampoos. All pressed. For every batch I make, I have just a little bit extra. So what I do is I press them into these little sample shampoos that I give away for free in my orders. I try not to waste anything, but I'm so glad these are pressed because I am tired. I feel like shampoo bars are such a workout, at least the way I do them. But now that these are done, I'm gonna go upstairs because Kale has dinner going and I want to show you what he made. Let's see what's for dinner at the Zimmermans. Ooh, what did you make?
Got some strip loin steaks here, some roasted red potatoes again in the oven.
They're so good in the oven.
They're so good. We gotta use that bag of potatoes. And then some pan-fried broccoli here.
Oh, yum. So that's the end of the vlog. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you want the recipe on how to make those shampoo bars, that is in my Patreon, linked down below. Speaking of my Patreon, thank you to my patrons. You guys are amazing, especially my Bubble BFFs listed right here. And now Kale and I are going to end the day by eating this amazing meal that Kale made. Let me know in the comments if you want Kale to make a cooking channel. Keep being awesome, keep smiling, keep making beautiful things, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Jiggy, get down, please.
That's my seat.